This is Walter Cronkite. It's November 20th, 2012. Hamas is throwing rockets at Israel, and Israel is fighting back. Once again, trouble in the Middle East. Hillary Clinton is flying over to try and broker a ceasefire. But even if she does, there will always be trouble in the Middle East. What is the solution for permanent peace in the Middle East? No one seems to know. However, an idea came in that everybody laughed at. But they laughed at Edison's electric bulb, saying candles are here forever. They said Henry Ford's car would never make it, the horse will never be replaced. And they said 8-track tapes are here to stay. Well, maybe this idea is not so silly. And if you listen to the whole story, it actually starts to make sense. This is Israel, 7,992 square miles. This is Egypt, this is Jordan, Syria, and up here is Lebanon. Israel is totally surrounded by Arab countries that want to kill it. So what's the solution? This is Florida, 58,560 square miles. In Florida are the Everglades, 4,300 square miles. Just the small area of the Everglades is half the size of Israel. One solution: move Israel to Florida. There are no minerals and not one drop of crude oil in Israel. It is a sandpit that the Israelis have made into a garden. Give it to the Arabs and let them stick it. Move the Israelis to Florida is one solution. They'll make the Everglades a paradise. Now, some people say there's biblical implications about Israel. In Jerusalem is the Wailing Wall. Well, take it apart, put it in a container, and ship it to the Everglades. In 72 hours, you can have the new Wailing Wall in New Israel. This is the area of Everglades National Park near Lake Okeechobee. So, it could be New Israel in the Everglades Park. Now you're saying, what about the alligators? Well, by the time the Jews and the Israelis are done, the alligators will be eating chicken instead of poodles, and there'll be a roller coaster in a theme park next to the Wailing Wall. If done properly, it would be bigger than Disney World and SeaWorld together. So, don't want Florida? We have another solution. Another solution is Mexico, below the United States. 761,606 square miles. A lot of it uninhabited. So, if you move Israel to a part of Mexico, you can have the Gulf of Mexico on one side and the Pacific Ocean on the other side. Build a pier, put in the Wailing Wall, you have a new resort. And if you put in a pier, you have access to all the cruise lines around the world. A new tourist attraction with the best beachfront property in the world. Mexico. Also, they can start manufacturing small electric cars and other products. It will be reverse immigration. Mexicans will be flying out of the United States to go back to Mexico to work in the factories where the Israelis will run them the way they should be run, with profitable companies and profitable workers. One solution. Many people have said these ideas are nuts. Well, nuts is 700 years of war. Nuts is people dying for no reason. Nuts is rockets flying through the air. So, once again, 8,000 square foot of Israel transplanted into either Mexico or Florida. And for people with biblical objections, just remember that God made Florida look like a circumcised penis. For those religious people with religious objections. Thank you, and God bless. This is Walter Cronkite.